I'm so sorry you were asking me for the session for a very long time, and because of I guess
Yes,
timing, it was a little
I
difficult.
tried to take a long time to try to connect with you, but you are. I know you are very busy schedule and you have not that much time or slot. That's why I'm waiting for your slot.
Right. In between, I went home too for so many days. I guess because of that, also it took a little longer to have a session with
Yes,
you.
yes. Because
Okay.
nowadays our festivals are continuously
Yeah.
coming one by one, and everyone busy to celebrate it to festivals. So that's
Exactly.
why.
Yes. Okay, so let's start with the introduction first because we are meeting for the
Yes,
very first time. Yes.
yes. First, okay, then now. My name is Sunida, and I'm a homemaker, and I'm blessed to with two kids of mother. And currently, I'm living in USA. I belong to India, and my native place is Odisha. And apart from this, my hobbies are I like sing the songs, and I like drawing, painting, and I like nowadays I like little bit story reading, small stories. I will like to read. And apart from this, nowadays my activity is little bit different. Nowadays I was watching spirituality, but gradually I interest to spirituality and listening to started to listen to spirituality conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from this, uh, I listen so many one to one conversations videos who will upload it on YouTube. These things I started listen, and yes, apart from this, I enjoy my leisure time with my kids, and yeah, that's all for me.
Okay, okay. Great to know about you, and it is really nice meeting to you. As let me
Me
introduce
too.
to okay.
Yes.
So, as you know, my name is Rajni Verma. I'm from Shri Ganganagar, Rajasthan. Currently living here in Jaipur, and I have done my graduation already in Korean language. Nowadays, I am just working on myself as well as I'm providing some paid sessions and having some free conversations in order to just run my YouTube channel where I just share with people so people can get
Okay.
these conversations for listening practice. For speaking practice, also I connect with
Yes.
many people. And if I talk about my
Yes,
hobbies,
ma'am. You're
I love reading books. Nowadays, this one hobby, I guess I am stick to. Otherwise, I just love to doing yoga too, but I am not getting the right, I guess, direction right now in the way like I was searching for a particular center where I can start my journey because yoga is one
yes.
thing I have heard that you should not do in the wrong way. So it should be
No,
when you are just
proper way and
this.
proper which yoga suitable for your body according to your body language.
Exactly. So I'm just
That's important.
searching for that so I can start my journey. And yeah, these are the things about me. Okay. First of all, I would like to know how are you feeling?
Yeah, now I feel better because since I love waiting for so long time for to meet to you. Now
Mhm.
today I feel better.
Okay.
Finally, I will meet together.
Okay. That's good. That's lovely to know. There
Yes.
are a lot of things that we can discuss about yourself. And
Yes.
first thing I would like to know about your kids. How old are they?
Yeah, my elder one is 6 year old, and my younger one is 3 year old. And
Oh,
now this time, my elder one went to school, and younger one still sleepy because it's here. It's morning time.
the
Here
time
is
is
morning time. It's 8:30.
8:30 in the morning. Okay, and here it is 7 at the
Yes.
got got it. Okay. So how are you
Yes.
feeling like living out from? living there in out from India, like in USA? How
Yeah,
do
nowadays you are adjust here, so definitely I like this life and this opportunity. Enjoy a lot with my families
Mhm.
and explore new things, new places, new cuisines, everything. Because in my personality, I always explore something new.
Great.
Because new cuisines, new places. I love traveling, so that's why we always try
And
to explore new things.
when did you exactly go there?
We since you're 4 years stay here.
In 4 years. Okay. I guess you mentioned that you are a housemaker, and I guess your English is good. You must have done something before going there. So
Uh,
why did you want to have a conversation with me? I would like to know that.
because I'm not that much fluent in outside. I'm not public speaking confidently. Okay, at home it's okay. No will judge and no will
Hmm.
find or rectify my this. But in outside, I not that much comfortable to speak to others. And nowadays, why I started to learning this language because. Now my kids are a little bit grown up, so I was thinking I now I start my career, so in future I will do something or I will start some business or whatever. So that basis I open up myself, I update myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I learn this in language.
Okay, so have you started learning it after a long break?
No, I think start 3 months ago.
Three months.
Sincerely, I was starting to learning this language. Before that, I know because my kids are conversation English.
Mm-hmm.
So at home, we was conversation in one language.
Okay.
But in outside, I'm not that much comfortable to talk to anyone.
Hmm.
So that's why I was thought now I start to my learning process.
Okay, okay. So, if your kids always speak in English, though, so you should have conversations always at home in English. So,
Yes.
do you have
At home. Yes,
okay.
we at home always we conversation at English language. Sometimes we use mother tongue, but most of the time, my elder one don't understand the mother tongue. It's a little bit confused about it. So
Oh,
that's why we always conversation any topic related her any other stuff. So English.
that's good. And you must have some people around you because you are living there in the USA. So you must have a lot of neighbors who speak in English. So usually,
Yes.
do you meet
Yes.
neighbors? Like I have heard, like in different countries, people don't meet each other. They just I have
Yes.
two. One is that they don't care about neighbors and they don't talk to each other that much.
Actually, yes. Here is my neighbors are here, but they're not. Just
Mm-hmm.
say whenever you face to face you meet, just hello, hi, just a normal 1 to 2 question. Otherwise, they don't like the longer conversation. But yes, I bless. I lucky to hear. Yeah, one neighbor is my here, and she was very friendly, and whenever she met with me, uh, at least a 4 to 5 minute conversation with me. So that's it. But here is most of the people don't like that much conversation to others. Especially we are here foreigner, so they don't like that much introduction to foreigner. But yeah, face to face you meet, then they politely ask 1 to 2 question. That's it. That is the
Yeah,
kindness.
in short videos or in some of the reels, I have seen like people share that even strangers also say hi to each other on states. That is
Yes, that is normal.
normal,
This
but
is the hi, how are
uh,
you? That 2 to 3 question is the normal. Whenever you face to face some other ones, so they ask you definitely. So this is the normal way. After that, they don't stop it or they don't ask any other question or a conversation.
okay, okay. And
And most of the people are not American. They belongs to other countries, so they don't know English. They
okay,
talk only their local language, mother tongue.
foreigners are around.
Yes, yes.
And do they
The
judge
Mexican
when you speak?
maximum of the Mexican peoples are here, and they don't know about any simple English also. Even I saw whenever I in a shopping center in the most of the Spanish and Mexican people are they don't know English. So the strictly they told to shopkeepers, so we don't know English. Can you prefer our language?
Come here without like before going there we have to just like in India we have to crack some exams interviews before going to any country, so they must
Yes.
also have done something in English first before coming here.
But there is some language translator is there. You prefer your better to your own language, so they called the translator. They
Okay.
explain the same question.
Okay.
Before that, I also don't know about all that. I prepared in English language, whatever the question, criteria, and paraphernalia, all those followed that. But now I know about the situation, how the people deal the interview, all that. But most of the Mexicans people, Spanish, all the people, they prefer own language. They strictly told to front in front of the people, we don't know English,
So in
so
which
you can.
you talk to shopkeepers and when you go to purchase something, in which language do you? Mhm.
We always talk in English.
In English, that's
Okay.
great. Mm. And even if you speak broken English, they get your point, right?
Yes, they get the point. They understand the what is the my point, but
Mm.
that time I feel guilt. But I feel that I'm not saying correctly or in the proper manner. So that time I felt shy and I stepped back. In
Mm.
that's why I thought, nah, I will do practice and learn this language properly. I observe this language and then I will speak fluently in front of everyone.
And believe me, don't miss any day. And if you continuously do the practice, if you are not talking to anyone, try to listen to conversations, listen to some videos, and read. Don't miss
Yes.
a single day without doing any practice. Either you can speak to someone, or you can read something, or you can listen to something. If you are comfortable, you can do the writing part too. So I'm not doing so, I cannot suggest that. But yeah, I don't miss doing any of them. Either I speak to some people, if I'm not having any session with anyone any day, I would prefer reading and listening. And if I'm not doing the listening or reading part, I will talk to someone. Like I always keep that in my mind that I have to do one practice at least every day. So that will
Yes.
make you very consistent with this practice, and after literally a long period of time you become very comfortable with this language. Initially when you are doing this for first 5 to 6 months, you will be
Mhm.
capable enough to speak with your family members or with whom you are very friendly, where you can make
Mhm.
mistakes freely. Only
Mhm.
there you can speak. But after very long time, it takes really a long time, like it's been 1 year now, I am very comfortable. I can speak English anywhere with anyone. Now here I am
Yes.
living in a PG, so when I started my journey, there were two girls from Mumbai.
Mhm.
I have
Mhm.
offline sessions with them and I uploaded. At that time I was not that much sorry good at English, But her name her name is Rucha. So she was very
Mm.
good at English because since her childhood she got the environment to speak always in English or
Yes.
study in English medium school. So she used to speak always many things in English, and she used to
Yes.
talk to her friends in English. But
Mm.
I had the opportunity that I can talk to her in English, but I didn't have the confidence. Although I
Yes.
was doing the practice, although I was taking sessions with the clapping tutors, but I didn't
Mm.
have this much confidence that I can talk to her also. She was living just beside there, like in the next room,
Okay.
but I didn't have the
Mm-hmm.
confidence. It comes way more later when you have
Mm.
conversations with many people
Yes.
and long time with you when you are with this language and you have the friendly good relationship with this
Yes.
language. Only then you can
Yes.
become confident. Confidence comes
Yes.
more later. And now I even my with my friends also here in PG. With many friends I
Mm.
prefer to ask questions or discuss anything in
Yes.
English.
Yes.
So now I
Yes.
am so two things, always remember that be consistent and be patient with this journey.
Yes, because yes, I has been starting to learning every day.
Mm.
I must learn. Listening part is I never missed it. Whenever whatever is work my in the place, but I
Mm.
not missed my listening part. But yeah, reading part I sometimes I quit because of the my
Mm.
I have not that much time get it. That's why reading part I skipped it, but writing part, yes, I want like to write something, but yeah, I have not that much getting time, so sometimes I skip my writing. But
Mm.
yeah, sometimes I write in my phone also, not a paper pen, or writing something whatever, even uh, something I write to send to my husband,
Mm.
and he correct me. So in that way, sometimes I do, but yeah, listening is a every day. I'm not skip the part. I every day I was listening and reading, and nowadays because my elder one is going to school and her school activities a little bit they gave to her some small story books
Mm.
related to her. So she brought the storybook and told to me, "Mummy, this is my storybook. You can tell me about all that." So in this way, her and my both are practiced together, and I thoroughly read the story and everything. Describe what is the meaning of the words, all that things. So it's a small, tiny story. In this way, I also like to read the story, the small and stories. So nowadays, every day, a small story I read to and thoroughly describe her the what is the meaning, what is the purpose, and what is the moral of the story. So nowadays, now it's my own practice, I think.
Great. It will help you in that present improve. It will improve your presentation skills too and your
Uh,
pronunciation. When you
yes,
explain,
pronunciation is good.
speaking little louder and explaining things to others, and you are reading loud uh, out loud, then it improves your pronunciation too. Like this, the reading part is really helping me a lot in improving my pronunciation and in order to represent myself in a better way. While speaking, also sometimes I used to mispronounce words, but now I guess I'm getting better on pronunciation part too because of the reading.
Reading, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I know that the points are very important to when you learn the language, but most of the time try to now I do my proper timetable follow, but
Mm.
somehow I skip my one things or two things. But yeah, gradually I increase my level. Now I fix my time. Now I do means now I do. So because of my younger one is very small, so
Mm.
they need to most of the time to attention to my
Still,
uh, at
I really appreciate that, housemakers, housewives, doing the work, household chores, taking care of their kids. Still they are learning, still they are trying. That is very inspiring, and I literally admire that a lot. And listening part that you mentioned, that you don't miss listening any day. Listening part,
Yes.
I never shared with anyone that, and it right now it stuck in my mind that I started
Mm.
listening back in 2018. Since then,
Oh,
since I was off and on, like I was doing sometimes I
okay.
was track, busy with friends and busy with Korean language or with
Yeah.
exams, because it was just a semester system. So every semester we have to just give the examination and then prepare everything for that.
Mm.
So it was like on and off, but I started in 2018 itself listening to, not that much, little bit. I was listening little bit that time because I was facing a lot of issues during my college time too. My professors used to say me like, your English is not all. I was
Okay.
with writing papers also in English. That time I started listening to some
Mm.
video, but like seriously, as you mentioned that I should make a proper plan for myself. Seriously, I have
Yes.
started listening part in 2021 when I was preparing for bank,
Okay.
and I was at,
Okay.
right,
Yes.
and speaking part. And the huge change in my speaking came when I started this speaking to many tutors and then co-learners.
Mm.
So, and it started itself in 2022, August 2022,
Okay.
when I started my
22.
journey. And since then, I'm very serious and I'm very
Yes.
consistent with this journey. And since then, I haven't missed any day of doing anything. Either it can be reading or listening or speaking back. Yeah, so I prefer do any something. So it is really a long journey. We have to be very patient with it. And one more
Yes, sir. Because in my case, what I've never used any YouTube. Since
thing.
I started use YouTube in consistently 5 months. Otherwise, before I never use YouTube and watch other things. Nothing. I was busy in my family and my all other lives and outside. But in YouTube, I never used to that much. Even my husband always forced me, why you not watch something in YouTube and why you busy with your all time in kids. But that time I'm not serious that
Mhm.
things. When I realized that I need to upgrade myself, I need to something improve myself. That time I started to watching YouTube and that time I know YouTube is the best platform. Whatever you want, any question, any thing, you just search in one step, you get the answer, and you the most of the solution you get there, and you learn so many things from YouTube and any other social platforms. So when I was started my the learning process.
Mhm.
So every time I just hold my phone in and scrolling down the screen and a conversation, spiritual part, everything I know about the slowly. And gradually is my habit. Every time I listen the spirituality and the conversations videos, most of the time I listen the conversation video.
Mhm.
To that things uh, I face to the my hurdles.
Mhm.
Now I will try to that much best level to upgrade myself. I want talk to like that. I want talk to like this. So in this way, my interest level is little high. So that's
Great.
why I never skip the listening part. Whatever I do or did, but I listen anything. Most of the time, spirituality. Otherwise, the conversation.
Great, great. And I can help you with one of the practices, and that is a speaking practice, which is very important for your speaking.
Yes.
And that is, I have a group of women. You must have heard in my most of the conversations. So if you like,
Yes.
I can add you in that group. There, you
Yes,
whenever
ma'am.
you can ask anyone that if is anyone free for conversation for 10 minutes, for 15 minutes. So in a day, if you get a chance to talk to any of them for 10 to 15 minutes,
Sure,
that's
ma'am.
for
You
you.
can add my WhatsApp number in your group. I definitely join the group.
Yeah.
I
I think
know
already your number.
conversation. I want like to how I everyday conversation I do. Yeah, I do conversation with my home, my husband, my kids. But that time I'm not think about other things. I fearless and feel free talk to them. But in other person, when I talk to, sometimes I forgot my word, my lines. So that
Yeah,
part I want.
yeah, I got it. And I guess you have shared your number with me, right?
Yes,
I
I
have.
already said my number, so you can
There are
put it
20
my number.
participants in the group. So
Yes,
maybe every day you will get someone free for you to
sure.
have a position for 15
Yes,
minutes.
because of the yes, one more problem is the my time
No problem
because
with them.
yeah,
And
they prefer the after leisure time means
Hmm.
3 to between 4 and 5, and that time it's I it's my midnight.
Right now also after before this session, people were asking around 5. Priyanka
Okay.
are around 5:30. If
Mhm.
anyone, yet she didn't get,
Okay.
I guess, the reply because I guess they are housewives. Everyone is mostly housewives. So
Yes.
if Priyanka is available at 5:30, you can have, I guess, a conversation with her, right?
5:30. Yeah, it's a little bit tough to me because it's early morning for me.
Oh yeah, yes,
Yeah,
yeah. Get it. Uh,
5:30 means it's my 6 o'clock.
but if they can have session like in the around 7:30 or 8, then
Yeah, that
yeah.
is the comfortable zone mine.
Mhm.
It's a, I will available all that time.
That would
And
be
one more question, ma'am, I ask you, how
yeah.
you whenever you when you have been start your Korean language,
Mhm.
so how is the difficult for you and how you learn all the um, words, all that things? Because nowadays my curiosity is I learn some other language
Oh,
apart from English. That's
uh,
why I'm asking you.
yeah. On our own, learning a language is it can be a little difficult. It was
Mhm.
really easy for me. Why? Because
Okay.
I especially started doing my graduation in language. Second thing, we got
Mhm.
really great professors, and
Okay.
one or two were natives professors from
Mhm.
Korea itself. So
Okay.
second was like our thought process mindset really helps a lot in learning anything. And at that time, the
Yes.
mindset was we are zero at this language and
Yes.
didn't have anything. If I'm going to ask even a word's meaning also, I would be like
Mhm.
freely can ask, right?
Okay.
There's
Yes.
no
Yes.
fear
Yes.
in mind. So that
Mhm.
there was no fear, no hesitation. That's why it helped us a lot to learn this language easily in just 3 years. And
Okay.
really nice professors. And with the help of professors, we got this chance to learn English, learn Korean really early and in just 3 years. Yes,
Okay.
now
Yes. Yes.
we can have only for 30 minutes. Yeah, it's all
Yes.
okay. Yeah. Uh, so because of that, it was not difficult for me. But if you are just trying to learn on your own this language, it can be difficult. But there are some YouTube channels with that you can start your journey. You can which language are you aspiring to
Okay.
learn?
Her voice is breaking.
Yeah. Which language do you want to learn?
I just saw Spanish. Um, this language, this kind of language, I learned it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you can search for some YouTube channels and then you can decide if there is any because there are a lot of professors available on YouTube for Koreans that I know, but I don't know about
Mhm.
other languages. So you have to do the research work first. That would be, I guess, good for you.
Because in USA, Spanish is the, I think, a second language here.
Oh,
Everyone, apart from her own language, they prefer Spanish language.
mm,
They more used to this Spanish language.
oh,
Even some are restaurant and
mm,
they ask to you comfortable English or Spanish.
okay,
They
okay.
ask.
Okay, so
So
you
that's why.
some YouTube channels and you can learn from there. There were a lot of things I wanted to discuss with you, but the meeting is going to end very soon, and I don't
Yes,
want to end it abruptly. So I just want to tell you that it was really nice talking to you, and I would like to connect any other day too, because
yes, that,
there are a lot, still a lot of things we can discuss about your hobbies and on different topics too. Because you are,
yes,
I guess, very the person, adventurous person who loves to travel, who loves to do the singing part, the dance. I think singing, what you said, painting, drawing, to read in
painting,
schools,
drawing.
I guess a lot of
Mm.
things are there which we can discuss. So any other day, I would love to have another session with you. And
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
it's nice talking to you,
We
and thank you
will
so
meet.
much for connecting to me.
Yes, ma'am. Next time we will meet again.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I'll add you in the group, okay?
Yes, sure, ma'am. I will wait for the update.
Okay, then bye bye. Have a great day. Your day has.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Bye. Good night.